Imagine your phone, watch, and even your car working together seamlessly, not just listening to your commands, but acting for you, intelligently orchestrating tasks across all your devices. That's no longer science fiction. Today, we're diving deep into Google Gemini's groundbreaking new agentic capabilities, showing you how to unleash this power across your entire Android ecosystem. Get ready to automate complex, multi-app tasks, saving you precious time and mental energy you didn't even know you were losing. Let's be honest, our digital lives are often a mess. We're constantly switching between apps: calendar for appointments, a movie app for showtimes, a banking app for payments, a mapping app for navigation. Our devices, designed to make life easier, often feel like isolated islands, each demanding our attention in its own silo. You want to book a movie? That's typically at least 5 separate steps across multiple apps. Want to adjust your smart home settings before you even get home? That's another dance. Most of us just accept this manual, multi-step process, believing it's the only way. But what if your phone could understand your intent, connect the dots between apps, and execute a whole sequence of actions on your behalf? That's what Gemini's Agentic Update changes. It transforms Gemini into your personal digital conductor, orchestrating actions across all your Android devices and beyond. So, how do you get this power working for you? First, ensure your Gemini app is fully updated to the latest version on your Android phone. This is critical as the agentic features roll out progressively. Then, make sure Gemini is enabled as your default assistant. To do this, go to your phone settings, search for Digital Assistant app, and select Gemini. Now here's where it gets really good, but also where most people miss a crucial step. You need to grant Gemini the necessary permissions to interact with other applications. Open the Gemini app, tap your profile picture in the top right corner, go to Settings, then Extensions or Gemini Apps. Here, you'll see a list of apps and services Gemini can integrate with. Make sure apps like your calendar, streaming services, navigation, and smart home controls are toggled on. One vital gotcha to avoid initially: some third-party apps might require explicit authorization within their own settings for Gemini to act on their behalf. If you notice Gemini struggling with a specific app, dive into that app's individual settings and look for Assistant or Integration options. All right, let's put this into action with a real-world example. This is where the magic truly happens. Step 1. On your Android phone, activate Gemini. You can do this by long pressing your power button, saying "Hey Google" if enabled, or tapping the Gemini icon. Now, give it a complex, multi-step command. Don't be afraid to be descriptive. For example, say this exact prompt: "Find me a movie time for Dune 3 showing tonight, then book tickets for 2 at the nearest cinema and add it to my calendar with a reminder 30 minutes before." Step 2. Observe. Gemini doesn't just search, it acts. It will likely open your preferred movie ticketing app, present available showtimes, guide you through selecting seats, complete the booking, and then automatically switch to your calendar app to create the event, complete with a reminder. All of this, often with minimal further input from you beyond a final confirmation. This is the power of agentic AI. It connects your intent with the necessary apps and takes action. A key variable to adjust here for more precise actions: always experiment with phrasing and specify preferences. Instead of just "nearest cinema," you could say "nearest cinema with recliner seats," or "book the 7 p.m. showing at the Grand Cineplex and find the fastest route there." The more detail you provide, the better Gemini can tailor its agentic actions. Now here's where it gets really good, extending beyond just single commands. Power user trick number 1. Set up custom agentic routines within the Gemini app. Go to Gemini Settings, Routines, or My Day. Here, you can create sequences of actions that trigger based on specific conditions like time of day, location, or even a voice command. Commute Home routine that, when activated, not only starts your navigation, but also messages your family you're on the way, adjusts your smart thermostat, and queues up your favorite podcast. Power user trick number 2. Experience seamless handoff across your devices. Start that complex movie booking task on your phone, then glance at your Android watch. You might see a notification there prompting you for the next step, or even showing your ticket confirmation. Or imagine starting navigation on your phone and then seeing the directions seamlessly displayed on your car's Android Auto screen as you start driving. This multi-device sync truly makes Gemini feel omnipresent in your digital life. And for the ultimate in automation, combine Gemini with your smart home devices using Gemini for Home. For example, you could say, set movie mood, dim living room lights to 30%, lock the front door, and start Dune 3 on the living room TV. Gemini will intelligently communicate with your smart lights, door locks, and streaming services to orchestrate that entire scenario with a single command. The possibilities are truly endless. Let's reflect on the real-world impact. With that single Dune 3 command, Gemini didn't just search, it delivered. Successfully booked movie tickets, created a calendar event with a reminder, and even initiated navigation to the cinema. That's not just convenience, that's minutes, even hours of manual navigation saved every week. Think about how those small, fragmented tasks accumulate. By letting Gemini handle them, you're reclaiming mental bandwidth and valuable time. Let's reflect on the real-world impact. With that single Dune 3 command, Gemini didn't just search, it delivered. Successfully booked movie tickets, created a calendar event with a reminder, and even initiated navigation to the cinema. That's not just convenience, that's minutes, even hours of manual navigation saved every week. Think about how those small, fragmented tasks accumulate. By letting Gemini handle them, you're reclaiming mental bandwidth and valuable time. Here are more use cases you can try today. Booking travel. Find flights to London next month, then book a 3-night hotel near Hyde Park. Managing shopping lists. Add milk to my grocery list, then share it with Sarah and remind me when I'm near the supermarket. Automating your daily commute. Start my morning routine. Play news briefing, show me traffic to work, and tell me the weather. Smart home scenarios. Good night routine. Turn off all lights, arm security system, and set alarm for 6 a.m. Gemini's Agentic update isn't just a feature, it's a paradigm shift in how we interact with our technology. It's about making your Android ecosystem work for you, proactively and intelligently. So dive in, experiment, and empower your Android devices like never before. This is just the beginning of truly intelligent automation. Subscribe to AI Tips for more practical AI tutorials that transform your digital life. Next time, we'll explore how to train Gemini for even more personalized agentic actions, creating bespoke automations unique to your needs.